Hello, everyone. My name is Ruby Modine,
Oh, the little shimmy, huh? Okay. Hi, I'm Suteara Vaughn.
and we met on
Shameless. We totally did meet on
and there was a
Shameless.
bond that was created that will never be broken.
It's really true. Like,
And today we are here to I'm sorry, you want to finish?
no,
Okay, and today we are here to talk with Tyler about the experience that we had on Shameless, what we learned,
yeah,
some of the silly stuff that happened on set,
yeah.
all the fun stuff.
You just censored yourself. Yeah. I love it. She totally censored herself.
We also would like to throw in that we're huge fans of Pamela Anderson, and we
Oh,
love your show.
yeah.
And we're gonna garden after this episode.
Yeah, we're gonna
because
garden.
of you, Pam.
You inspired my hairdo because this is the Asian Pam Anderson. That's
Tyler's never gonna talk.
That's what's going on with this hair.
Hello, Tyler. It's nice to see you
Hi.
for my third time.
Oh, this is my second. I'm so excited to be here again.
It
Yeah.
it's always fun talking to either one of you, whether it's on social media or, this crazy honestly, like, we're gonna have to release the first interview that Ruby did at some point down the line.
No.
Is it really bad?
Without your permission. No, it was so much fun.
The one is pretty bad too.
I actually watched
My
the second one. I thought that was a good one.
Really?
Yeah,
I know. Suteara reached out to me and goes, "You love me."
Yeah.
Yes, you have my permission.
Oh.
Down the line. We'll wait till your post-Oscar win, and then
I know. I
we'll
knew
do
you
it.
were that's the scary part of these.
Yeah.
You fast forward 5 years from now and this comes out.
Well, let's start from like the
Yeah, you thought about it.
obvious.
She's like, oh.
I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
it's
Ruby's
really
like-
beyond. I'm not gonna sit on my feet anymore.
I'm sitting on mine too. Okay.
Suteara and I will be doing this interview in our pajama
Yeah.
pants and very cute tops.
Yeah. We're literally doing our
I have fuzzy socks on.
yeah, it's cute.
Dude,
should have
high
fun.
five. Digital high five.
I know.
It is cozy time.
It is cool.
Let's
hi.
okay, I'm gonna get us back on the tracks.
Okay.
Yes.
When honestly, like, you guys worked on the show on Shameless.
Yeah.
What was your first interaction like? Was it like a
Oh,
green room
it was
instant connection or what?
I'll tell you, I'll take this one on. Okay, so I had just filmed my opening scene and they drove me around the cart, right? And then I think we picked you up, the go-kart. We picked her up and I didn't know who she was. I didn't know anything. Like, we knew nothing about one another.
And she flipped her hair like this and it hit my face. And I was like,
no, that's not what I remember. I remember being like, oh my God, hi. And then it was just like how we are right now. But
Yeah.
how many years ago was that? 7? Is it 7 years ago?
is it 2000 or
Yeah,
2016?
yeah, and then we just instantly, like, our energy is like it. I know we seem a little crazy right now, but it's when we see each other, we get around one another, and it just like we're both fire signs, so I feel like it just the flames go off, and we just have a lot of energy together. And maybe it's annoying sometimes, but
Which we were met with on set.
yeah, like, but it's
Oh,
like
really?
it's
Yeah.
happy energy, and like it
What was
just
the
is what it
comment?
is. I don't know, too much.
Oh, too much,
Too
and
loud?
the laughter is too loud.
How are you laughing too loud?
And you know what? That became our first quote unquote like, what do you call that? Like our saying, because we went on Instagram and we're like, no, we will not lower the volume
Yeah.
of our
Oh
laugh.
yeah, that's right. You started that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Because
So-
then we went to Veggie Grill and somebody told us, can you guys please be quiet? And we were like,
Offended.
In a public setting?
yeah.
This was a long time ago. We're very, very calm these days.
You guys should have seen how the interview started before it was recorded.
Yeah, hashtag not on drugs.
No,
Um,
no, we're not.
no, this is a disclaimer, guys.
I
This is a
already
disclaimer.
So upset, Ruby.
I
So
don't want to
upset.
be affiliated with
Yeah,
drugs, Tyler.
yeah.
Now they all think that.
Yeah.
No, I was told, lay it out. Hashtag not on drugs,
Yeah.
winky face.
So-
And
That's how Suteara and I met.
Yeah.
yes.
And yes,
Yeah.
we have a
From
lot of
then-
energy. We were very passionate on set. I
Mhm.
was so excited. Every scene that I had, I would run over to her and we would figure out a way that we could connect
Yeah.
because we were praying
For more
that,
scenes
that we would
together.
like somehow create a friendship and the writers would be like, we need to get them.
Patsy.
Yeah. Did that
Patsy
ever happen?
Off. That's what we were
Yes.
trying to do.
I drew that on set with Andrea, who was the third Patsy's Pie waitress
Yeah.
that was hired on at the same time as us. Excuse me. I don't know her last name.
I don't even remember.
Andrea, shout out. You
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
But thank you. I drew a picture of the 3 of us in, like, total power stance pose,
Yeah.
and it said underneath it, "Patsy's Pies." We were like, "We got this."
When they came in like season 7, there was like 3 new Patsy's Pie Girls, and we were them. And so it was really cool. Like I feel like we met, and then it was just like kindred spirits. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, look at the times gone by, and she's like my sister, so it's really cool, actually.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I will say it's a little more on the quiet side compared to you guys, but I think I've had that experience recently with the last project I just worked on in
Oh,
December, where
yeah.
it was just like an instant bond with somebody, this like
Yeah.
brotherly kind of friendship. And I'm like, oh my God, this person's awesome. I don't think I want
You
to
know what's
work
amazing
on,
about that, Tyler? I'm sorry, I
what?
interrupted you.
No, what? What'd you say?
I was just gonna say what's amazing about that is that's really I feel it's rare in our industry.
Yeah.
Is I don't know, it is. It's rare.
Well, how
Just
many people have you met when like you guys get along, you trade numbers, but outside of the set, you never talk to them again?
Right.
Suchera's
Right.
phone just rang.
No, it's
Ooh, a
it's the
gentleman's suitor.
no, no,
How does he know?
it's not. It's actually the ring, like it's saying somebody's outside my house. Maybe it
Okay.
is a suitor.
What were we just saying?
We were saying how like you meet people on set, and like yeah, you
Oh.
exchange numbers, but, like when do you really get together, and like
Yeah.
the first people I told when I was pregnant, and then her first sentence to me was, "That's shameless," and I was like, "I'm having a baby." I don't know.
It was so
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw that. I know I was like, I don't know if you saw my post.
Yeah.
But it was that's honestly one of my favorite days on set of Shameless because Suteara showed up and literally and figuratively had a glow about her. And I was like, what's going on? What's up? And she's like, no, 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 nothing. I'll tell you later. And I'm like, what are you gonna tell me? Whole day on set goes by. We end up, walking to her car, get into her absurdly smelling good car. She had a Mercedes that smelled so good. And she told me in the parking lot on WV's lot.
And she goes, "Shame."
I know that was not the right reaction.
I
to
love
have.
that that was your first response.
Because see how selfish I was like, but next season is
No,
our
no,
season.
I never thought about it until like they called me back for the next season, and I was like, "Oh, this is what Ruby meant. This is what she
Yeah.
meant." You go
So
back and
how did that go?
what do you mean?
As far as like letting them know, like, hey, this is what's happening.
So
You went throughout the season.
I literally got pregnant when I was working on Shameless, and geez Louises. And then so I got pregnant
It's
when I
like
was
she's
working.
never done an interview
I know,
before.
I'm sorry. Okay, silent.
Need
It's
your
a
phone
new
on
phone.
silent,
A new phone.
Suteara.
Yeah, got a new phone. Okay, so then I was working on the whole season, right? And then afterwards, they don't tell you if you're coming back or not. They tell you like later. They see if you're available. And I just wasn't thinking about that. I was like, you know what? Life happened, and I'm doing this. So that's what happened.
And now we have hay.
cool.
And when I say we, I really mean we.
Yeah, he kicked her when he was in my belly.
I felt his whole foot.
Yeah.
Again, we went to Veggie Grill. We
Yeah.
should get sponsored, but this message was brought to you by Veggie Grill.
Veggie Grill message.
We went to Veggie Grill again because that was our spot.
Mhm.
And she's like, do you want to feel, do you want to touch my belly? And I'm like, no, it's okay, thank you. And she goes, no, come on. And she puts my hand on her belly. And he, like, 5 toes and palm of the foot, like,
And you know how Ruby, she has this face in her horror career, and that was the face that she gets shown. And I was like, this is why they pay you this much.
she always,
This is
It's the same face from Fear.
Oh yeah, that's the face. She's like,
she makes fun of me so badly for that. Sometimes I get scared, Tyler.
Yeah.
Something will happen and she turns around really calmly and goes, it's not that big of a deal, Ruby.
Okay, you're gonna be okay.
You're gonna be okay. But I see the face.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Okay, so Tyler, what's your next question? Sorry.
Popping, geez.
Shar is now making an appearance.
Oh,
That's a
oh.
dog.
Slowly but surely.
Can you hear her on your
I don't think I can. Zoom. Yeah, Zoom hasn't been that great with the background, which is a good thing when you're recording a
Good,
podcast, but it is always fun to hear like the clinking of the collars. It's always really sweet. My next question. Oh my god, I just love letting you guys go off. It's just so much fun.
I'm ready to go into another topic right now. I'm like, let's talk about auditioning together.
Ooh, actually, before you get to that, I do want to talk about since you guys were recurring, or were you regulars for a season? Just
I was recurring.
recurring. Okay. Well, when you have that bond with somebody who's working on the same project who knows the tonality of the TV show or the film, whatever.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about you guys like helping each other do scene readings and kind of rehearse and get ready. Was there any of that while you were working on the show, or was it a little
There-
too much
like,
fun at Veggie Grill?
did we work together on scenes? Not
For
really.
Shameless, yes, we
Did
did.
we? It
Yes.
was so
One of
long
my
ago
scenes
for me.
with the incredible Jeremy Allen White, I was so nervous about. And you helped me run that scene. Yeah. And she kept going, geez, Ruby, geez, because I was shouting at her and she's like, whoa, are you going to do it like that on the day? And I was like, I think so, right? She was like, whoa.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm very honest. Was it a whoa?
Yeah.
Was it a whoa? It was a whoa. Yeah, no, you know what? I think we were more there for each other. Like if something was happening behind the scenes that was, a little intense or whatever, we would go in each other's dressing rooms and be like, okay, everyone just calm down. It's gonna be okay. Like we're,
We
just like
definitely
little pep
checked in
talks.
on each other.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because we spent a lot of time on there. It was fun, but then there was moments that were, challenging, and that's okay. That's life. And
Yeah,
that's,
you're going into a show that's been running for 6 seasons.
Yeah.
It's intimidating.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes you get lost in that and you get a little insecure, or I don't know. I'm like, you get hurt.
Well, let's talk
and
about
it
that.
was
He wants to talk about the hurt. Wow.
because
He wants to talk about the hurt.
okay. So auditioning together. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, what question?
Well, no, just like
Also an ad probably.
Yeah.
Ritalin.
Yeah. Brought to you by
Ritalin and Veggie Grill.
Yes.
Neither one of us partaken. Ritalin.
hashtag not on drugs.
No.
Hashtag not on drugs.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
just-
Bringing it back. I know, right? It's like a fucking dare ad. Like what is it, dare, right?
This message was brought to you by Veggie Grill, Ritalin, and Dare. I don't know why I did this.
Don't know why either. Anyways,
Yes,
okay,
Tyler,
wait,
what's your
what's
Oh my god.
Right, Tyler.
Don't be sorry. This is amazing material. No,
so
but
much.
talking about diving into, I don't know, at least where I'm working, I'm very regional. I'm based in Denver, but I work in New Mexico. I work in Atlanta, and I'm diving into those new shows anytime I book a job, and it never gets easier as far as I can tell, as far as just trying to find a place of belonging. But when
Yeah.
you're recurring, did it feel different after a while? Did you feel like you kind of belonged after a few episodes? Like, how long did that take for you to feel comfortable?
The Shameless cast was really welcoming to new people on that set. I feel that we were lucky for that. But I will say that there is that kind of disconnect, that understandable disconnect, which I completely respect. So that's why when you have somebody on set, because you don't want to like overcross your boundary. You don't want to be like in their face all the time. And especially because I was such a huge fan of the show for so long, I'm like, I'm so cool. Like, I'm not fangirling or freaking out in any way. Suteara. But yeah, so it's nice to find somebody that's in a similar emotional and grounded headspace, so to speak.
Yeah.
That can help support you through everything that you're feeling within that chaos. That set was wild.
Mhm.
Oh my
Really?
God. WB. Yeah, I remember the train outside of Patsy's Pie was so freaking cool. It was so cool, dude.
It was on the studio lot, and there was a train that they had just kind of remotely going back and forth.
No train on it. Just
You-
train
Oh,
track.
okay.
Why do I remember you like ghost hunting? You would make jokes about like with the other girls on set. And I don't remember. It's so ghost. No, like you would pretend like there was like squirrels or something. I have memory of you doing that. Like remember. Maybe you're just pulling my leg, and maybe yeah, you would like joke around.
I don't want to wipe my nose on camera.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Oh, that's what you've been doing?
I'm getting over a flu. She's getting over a flu. You're getting over a
Well,
flu.
it's that time
Yeah.
of the season.
Oh, it's the
Um,
worst.
but no, being on Shameless was a surreal experience because the thanks. Because because we were fans and for me, like I felt like I just sometimes had to be there and I was like, wow, am I really here? I'm like here,
Yeah.
right? This is crazy. And then it's crazy because you don't know, like, are you coming back the next episode? Are you not? Like, you don't know. That's like,
Yeah,
I had
that's
this,
crazy.
I had this therapist tell me one time that he was like, oh, you actors, you guys are always worried about getting a job or losing a job. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
What an interesting observation.
Yeah. He's like, I don't.
You go for my job.
Yeah. I was like, he goes, what did he say? He's like, I don't envy your job at all. I'm like, thanks, sir.
I just had a
It's
therapist tell me
true.
that recently.
It's like the hardest profession we um
Absolutely.
yeah.
I don't know.
100%.
I think that Suteara and I collectively said crazy 5 times just now.
Crazy.
I only heard 2.
4. You only I heard her say it 3 and then I
He's
said it.
counting.
I was gonna make fun of
He's
her and then I
counting.
said it. So there was a fight scene between Jeremy Allen
Yeah.
White and Chet Hanks. And Suteara and I were inside Patsy's and I was relentless. I was like, make sure that you like break through everyone and get to the front. And then after I'm done screaming and crying, I'll run right to you. And we did it so many times. And we got the scene
Holy
before
crap.
because we wanted like our friendship to be captured.
She did.
There is one story that I would love to tell.
Okay, tell it.
Suteara and I go to my dressing room and I'm preparing to leave. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, do you want to be in the background for the next scene? And then you and Suteara will do the like opening entrance with Emmy Rosso.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, 1 second. And I get back into my uniform and I go to set and Suteara is there. Amazing. The beam of light. So I run to her and they come over to us and they're like, we just need you guys in the background, cleaning up, whatever.
Wait, which is it? The opening scene? The one
Yeah.
where I'm gonna pull it up.
You
Go
guys
ahead.
missed. No, he'll find it.
Okay, find it. It's really good. I thought it was
I'll
really
find it.
it's
I'll find it.
It's like I don't know what
Find
episode
it.
it is,
I
but
think
it's
it's on season 7, episode I think 8.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it's really good. It's cute. It's funny.
She says that I have a better memory than her, and then she just pulls that out of her back pocket.
I think I have it somewhere.
So
Anyways.
I get to set, and so we just need you guys like behind, just doing your thing, clean up, make coffee. Okay, cool. They walk away and Suteara and I are like, what are we going to talk about? Let's do something. And we're in the background, not, this, we're just miming and we're really active. Like we're going at it. We're cleaning, making, oh my God, cut.
Oh my God. He came up, the director came up, he's like, ladies, it's just it's too much going on.
People were watching the monitor going, what are they talking about?
Yeah. It wasn't our scene. We were just in the back. We're
like, oh my God.
They don't want that.
So we were like, got you. And I think we got like, Suteara, you go over
Yeah,
here, Ruby, you go over here.
And we were separated.
Just like if we went to school together. That's what we were just joking about. We would be in detention.
Yeah.
They would switch classes up.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to do.
So, hello.
Tell him you'll be available in like 33 minutes.
It's literally in my ring. Like when people walk by, it's chiming and letting me know.
Yeah, he's standing there waiting for you.
You guys wanted to break in.
Excuse me.
You can't.
This message was brought to you by Veggie Girl, Ritalin. What was the other one?
Ring.
Well, that's gonna be the last one.
No. Veggie Girl,
Ritalin,
Adderall?
and Ring.
Yes.
Protect your home.
Seriously, I'm just gonna turn it off. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it off. It's off. It's off, guys.
Okay, Tyler, we're here. And we're definitely gonna go over an hour. I can feel it in my bones.
He's tired.
What? No, we're good. This is a professional. Ruby's wiping her. Oh, I can hear it.
Right? I'm like, it's fine, guys. Okay.
Collecting myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here.
No. You know what we're doing now?
Yes.
No, actually, I'm curious. the questions that you have on the sheet in
Yeah,
front of
what
you that you would like to ask.
So all no, with Ruby, I know better. My questions are up here, so I can flip over
Oh,
my puzzles.
questions are up here.
Because this is your third time interviewing.
Because I know you. Because I know you.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you and I have become friends through all of this. Because our phone calls and our text message threads, he's so patient with me.
Good. You need that.
Oh, did you tell her about the you called me when you were going to Walmart? So I called you back and we were talking about the days.
This message was brought to you by Ring, Dare, Veggie Crumble, Ritalin, and Walmart. Get all of your photos printed at Walmart. But also save the planet and don't print. Go ahead, Tyler.
Okay.
Honestly, it was maybe a 90-second phone call. But the flip-flop between like times of when we should do it. I should talk to Suteara. But no, we could do it. Nah, let's you know what? Let me talk to, I don't know why I called you. Let me
That's about right.
I
That
took a
sounds
deep
right.
breath and I was freaked and I went, Tyler, I'm sorry. I should have called Suteara and talked to her about that.
And I'm like, yeah, whatever, just come to my house. Like, cool.
I'm like, are you cool with switching it to Zoom?
I'm like, yeah.
Tyler's like, we're gonna be on Zoom anyway, Ruby.
Yeah, okay.
like, guys, I'm not in LA. I'm so sorry. We can't go to Veggie Grill.
You don't have Veggie Grill?
No, I don't think we have anything like that here.
I know. We're like, what?
You don't have Veggie Grill? Like, where do you go?
No, like, what do you do for food?
Oh, okay. So my my next question was going to
Goodness.
be a pin to what Ruby said earlier,
Okay.
and that was you helping each other audition, especially like last year we had the
That's when
strikes, so
sisterhood-
nothing was going on. But I mean, what is it like having somebody you can trust instead of like forcing somebody like a neighbor to come over to read for you? You
Oh,
know?
it's great. Ruby's actually really great with me when I have auditions. She's so passionate about it. She's like, no, Sue, I see it like this. And I'm like, okay, let's do that. Like I'm very trusting. I trust like who I'm, if you give me
Yeah.
direction, this looks better. I'm like, oh, I love like being directed. I'm pretty good with that.
So is that why you're an actor?
Yeah. It's actually one of my assets. Well, not an asset, is it an asset? No. It's a
Good quality of
it's
it.
a good quality. It's a good actor quality of mine.
No, this is how it is.
Yeah, no,
Pitch this.
this is an audition for Suteara. She's a great with
To all casting directors out
To
there.
all of them watching, I am 100% great at following direction.
But she's also very creative and likes to throw in her own little.
And
every
like,
once in a
but she
while.
can move me around. What do you? I got
What,
this.
what are you throwing in auditions? Now, are you throwing in accents? Are you ad-libbing?
No, but
Oh my
can't-
gosh, I called Suteara the other day and she answered in a British accent and I literally, Tyler, I went, Suteara, and she goes, I'm that good.
I remember
It
you
was,
said-
I thought I called the wrong
Oh,
person.
great.
Or worse, I thought that you just let some rando pick up the
Oh,
phone.
never.
Some random.
Sir, London. The phone.
I like you're from London.
Thing.
You just brought Forgetting Sarah Marshall out of nowhere.
Love that movie.
Horror so
Oh,
much.
oh God.
That got me. My ribs hurt. Oh, okay.
We've done that so much in acting class over the years. Just we throw it in. Do you have a scene? Oh yeah, we have a scene. Is it when you prepared? Oh yeah. And we'll just do the boogie boarding scene over and over again.
I love it.
It's a slow night.
I'm reading a lot. Reading a lot. I will say that with auditioning, that's when the true sisterhood comes out.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah.
We tell each other a lot of auditions.
Especially, I lived in Venice at one point. Suteara lives in Whittier. We
Yeah.
make that trek
Yeah.
to each other.
Yeah.
How long is that distance? Or as far as like time to drive.
How long it is because at the end of the drive, I get to be.
Oh. Came to my house right now and like jumped on my bed. I was still sleeping.
I did.
Like,
I
oh.
leapt on her. I was like,
But I made it.
I'm sorry that I called you booby.
I don't care. Firm have big boobs. It's the thing. It's just what it is.
You're just owning it. Just own it.
Oh, wait,
Why am I blushing?
Because you called them out. I had to just fix it for us.
Pamela-
You said it.
She's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. Okay.
I do. I feel bad sometimes. I wish I had a friend that lived close enough for self tapes. My
Oh.
girlfriend is the best. She's the best
Oh.
person in the world. But a audition I had to do in November required me to memorize Tagalog, and that
Oh,
was the entirety of my scene.
in Tagalog? In
And
Tagalog?
yeah, and she had to speak it for one line. It took about 20 takes.
Really?
I felt
Really?
so bad. I
Oh,
felt
God.
so bad, but we powered through, and that's you need somebody you can trust, right? I trust her more than anybody. I just feel bad. I'm like, "Hey, do you wanna play somebody I'm beating the crap out of for an audition?"
Yeah.
Yes,
Like, yeah, I'm
absolutely.
here for you, babe.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
does.
You gotta see the stance that we also get into, especially with the slates.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Go lower. And you're like doing the splits and you're like, you look great. Do it now. Do that. Hello, my name is Suteara Vaughn.
Okay,
Hello.
alright. Since we have the time, you guys have to show us your slate stance because I think every actor can relate to that for
We're in
self-taping.
pajamas
We're in
on
pajamas.
the floor. We're
Oh,
on
yeah, I forgot.
you can say it. You don't look oh, yeah, you're totally in we're both in pajamas.
Oh, I look at dog right now. I'm like, person.
We're definitely in pajamas.
I
Um,
totally forgot. The cough medicine kicked in.
no, it's fine.
Okay, go. Do it. What are you gonna do?
Hello, my name is Ruby Modine. I'm 5'10", based out of Los Angeles, California, and I love to act.
Oh,
You never do that.
yeah, don't
Never
do
do
that
that.
ending. Don't do the ending. Don't do the ending.
And now auditions have changed. Have you noticed that since the strike ended? And now they're like, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm producing as well, and so is Ruby, and so we have like a few projects in the works.
Yeah.
And I just finished my theater degree from Cal State Fullerton, so literally just finished last week. So
And then she inspired me. I got back in touch with my old college and I want to go back and finish up my schooling as well in psychology.
yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's pretty like at this moment I'm kind of taking the time to I'm gonna go back to an acting studio in LA that had a lot of good relationships in, and I want to jump back in and, just kind of see where it goes with everything, just kind
Yeah.
of going with the flow of things and dipping in the production side of things, the producing side. It's exciting.
It's exciting and
Exciting.
it's like it's intense learning
It's
about it
intense.
while on the job and
Yeah.
taking all the meetings and then being like, Suteara, call me.
Yeah, yeah,
Call me for a second. But
yeah.
yeah, we're really excited. We actually have two projects that we're working on together. And I
Mhm.
would like to say I wrote a phenomenal effing piece for her character and she's going to destroy it. Speaking of an Oscar, she's
Oh, no.
gonna kill it.
I haven't read it all yet. She just because when people talk about projects, I'm like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
like when we sign papers, like let's do it. But it sounds
Mhm.
like Ruby has been always like my number one supporter, and she literally was been like
I
a
got chills.
sister and a best friend, and like so the little bit that she's told me about this
She's
part,
gonna crush.
I don't think anyone else can play it.
No, nobody can because I wrote it specifically for Suteara.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
like,
like,
this is her debut as the funniest woman on planet
oh my
Earth.
God, that's hilarious. Like honestly, I've been really blessed to have like these women that have come into my life that have been in my life actually. And they really support me. Like they are rooting for me more than I am sometimes. I'm been, like, I don't
We all do that.
yeah, I'm just like, okay. And then they're like, no, we want you. And then I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I'm here. It's really cool.
Yeah, when
It's
we
like
get feisty with each other too, I'm like,
sometimes you gotta have like people to like back you because they'll
Mhm.
do it more better than you do
take a
yourself.
deep breath and look in the mirror and
Yeah.
acknowledge how amazing you are right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Industry, it's a thing.
And it's expanded so much in all three of our
Different.
careers.
Yeah, things
Yeah.
are different.
So many
Yeah.
different platforms.
Yeah, I
I
know.
wanna
Tyler.
see what No, but it's
You
not.
can't break Batman, I just realized.
Yeah,
Say it, do it, do it.
Do the
What?
Batman. I don't know.
I am Batman.
Do I need to say it like you?
Yeah.
Okay, you're
I
hilarious.
am Batman.
I am Batman. It's me. You do it, Ruby.
I'm Batman.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, Nicole! There's another
Hey,
interruption.
woman, I am calling you. He's going to
No, no, no.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. What's the next question, Tyler? And then, by the way, I asked that harshly towards us, not you.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about, but yes.
Oh, I want sushi so bad.
Sushi.
Oh, what's your favorite sushi roll?
Oh,
All of them.
That question.
Every single one of them.
No,
Love-
you got to pick one.
I'm gonna pick the one that I ate yesterday, which is a caterpillar roll.
You had sushi without?
Ooh.
You weren't there. You don't.
You weren't there. I know I was there.
You weren't there.
You're the growl. Oh my gosh. Hey, here's another we got Brittle and Ring, Walmart,
And sushi.
Veggie Grill, and Dare. That's 5
Dare,
sponsors.
okay.
This message is brought to you by those 5 sponsors. Now let's add another one. Birds of Empire is streaming now, and it's freaking amazing. It's a scripted podcast that I work on.
Yes. Yes.
Have you checked it out, Tyler?
I haven't checked it out yet, but I've been seeing the your push for it. I have been severely brain fogged.
No. Because you know what I wanted to tell you is you will laugh so hard when you hear my character that I just growled at Suteara. There's
Like
a
that?
character that is terrifying. I'll text
I want a dog.
You
So
what?
fun.
You guys should write an animated movie.
I was thinking that was really cool.
Why not?
that watch
Yeah, I
this.
would
Please
love
write an
that.
animated
We
movie.
will be in your animated movie.
What's in the Disney filter? Sorry, I frightened you.
Totally. Did you see it in my face?
Just like- okay, favorite sushi
Okay.
roll you got?
Okay.
Yes.
Dragon,
Spicy. I want
dragon roll is good. Is it dragon?
Mhm.
I love salmon sashimi. I'm into it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
something that has wasabi, ginger, and jalapeno in it.
Oh, jalapeno.
No cream cheese. I don't know who
Hungry.
started that, but I don't like it.
in sushi. Cream cheese in
Yes.
sushi. It's thick.
And it's just like
Yeah.
textures
It's
and
not right.
Well, it's for some places it's like their way of saving money because they'll put more cream cheese in it than the actual fish.
Oh.
And you're like,
I
oh,
don't
this is really
I don't dig
this
it.
is weird. Yeah.
Didn't do Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm too sick. Oh God. No, our thing in this house is quoting Supernatural.
No. You're what? You're have a.
Sorry.
So we never do the Batman voice in this house, but we always quote Supernatural.
Oh,
I've never watched that show.
I've seen the.
You haven't? Okay.
I know who's
Out
on
there,
it.
yeah.
I know because
She's handsome.
Rory's boyfriend from Gilmore Girls is on that.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, did you capture how loud her neck just cracked? Don't do it again.
Wait, that was your neck?
That was my neck.
I thought you hit the desk.
No, that was my neck. Was it bad?
Oh my God.
I
Was that
thought I
bad?
expected you to drop dead
you
and be
feeling
like, well,
okay?
I thought it was
I
for
didn't know anyone else could hear it. It felt so good. It was scary. Were you scared?
Yeah,
To the
my
face.
heart
To the
accelerated.
face. To the face.
I don't know what
Do the fear face.
Like the face, Ruby. No, that's okay. More.
because I'm quivering.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sweating.
That's the hysteria. Yeah, you're just made for these movies.
You know what I'm thinking about is the screen grabs from this interview
Oh
on
my
my part
God.
that is falling.
There's gonna be a lot of those, I'm sure.
Oh, great. Good times.
Is the neck cracking from just the stress of producing? Because I've produced 2 things and I needed about 2 or 3 weeks afterwards just to fully bounce back.
Yeah, you don't really
Something that didn't
realize.
have to finish.
I know.
Did you catch that?
No, he didn't catch it.
You produced something it didn't have to finish.
Yeah. We're upset.
Oh, this was
Fucker,
this
because
was
you're
way
just-
before you guys entered mine.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
sorry. You're
well,
producing projects right now, and I haven't received a call. Interesting. Weird.
No,
like
wait.
that. I like
We're
that.
not there yet. We're
I
not
like-
there yet. We're not there yet.
Uh-huh.
He did it to us. He
Uh-huh.
did it back to us.
I like the fact that I'm so comfortable on your podcast that I've not only put lip gloss on, now I'm fixing my hair.
I know. It's so cute.
I
Okay,
won't,
wait.
I won't cut that out.
Back to the topic we were at, which is
Your
The
neck
neck.
cracking.
back to producing. It's actually like I did not realize like the stress behind the scenes. Like no one wants to deal with that stuff.
No.
It's just like, what is happening? And then you just have to kind
Because
of
you got all these crazy actors that don't want to follow dialogue and they're fighting the director.
just like everybody's. I mean, it's not even that. It's everybody. Everyone's wild.
Yeah.
Handle for the interview.
Yeah, we still can. There's a lighter.
Just right here. You kind of would get a little glow of
And
light.
this was almost gonna be in it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Keep that in.
NYX.
What else?
NYX.
Oh, I was like, oh God, here we go.
We are sponsored by. All right, we're done. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let you keep going.
Yeah.
Okay,
my
so
sticker of your podcast on your cup. I love that.
Why didn't we get any stickers?
Yeah, send us that thing.
We want stickers.
Did I ask you guys? Did I ask if you wanted any mailed?
Mm-mm.
I still have a ton of thank you
You
cards.
and you didn't cast us when you were producing.
Let's go back to
You have a
2019.
place in our films. You almost hit me.
Well, it's okay. You're okay.
You
You're
almost
okay.
poked her in the eye.
Up in. I don't like it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
Oh, thank you.
Such
Oh
a
my
good.
gosh.
See, that's what good friends do, people.
Yeah, when you have something in your
Yeah.
teeth,
Can you just tell
them.
people like
if your eyebrow
geez,
is missing a patch,
like let them know.
you got lipstick on your teeth.
That's the only thing I'll promote with this episode.
No.
It's not going to be any professional images. It's just going to be a screen grab of you guys messing with each other.
Yeah. Like, watch them
We
go.
want to make Pamela Anderson proud.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Tell
sorry,
them
I
we're
did you.
here. We're ready. We're
Okay.
rock and
So,
roll.
I'm gonna steer away from the producing part since we talked about that. I just want to talk about you guys working together now outside of Shameless and how often you see each other. I mean, what's the day in and day out of your friendship?
So I've been living in Northern California for almost 2 years. So, you don't know this because you haven't
Oh
gotten.
God, here we go.
No. I said you don't know this because you haven't gotten my Christmas present that
Yes.
has this really beautiful letter written about it, about how I've been living there. I love it.
And how
And we haven't seen each other as often as we're used to. Prior to that, it was every week.
Every week. And then she moved away, and then I've been a bad friend. I haven't gone up there yet.
I didn't bring it up. She did.
She
I
brings
know.
What?
I wasn't gonna do it on camera.
No, well, like let's just let them see. She gets really mad at me for not.
It's not
coming up.
mad. It's my feelings are hurt.
Yeah, and I have to come up, but then I gotta
I live
take
in
my
this beautiful
kid.
house on this
got-
big
It's like
property.
7 hours away, so I have to
It's
either
6 and a
fly.
half.
Yeah, but no, but
Oh,
you know
that's
what?
not bad.
She does a really good job at coming here.
Because I love Hale.
And
Her
then-
son, he's my
Not me, just hey out. Not me.
But
not
yeah,
him.
we make it a point to be together as often as possible. Whenever I come to Los Angeles, it's always here.
Last year,
And all my other friends get
2023,
very mad at me about that.
they get so jealous, and I don't know why. But you know what? It's because I'm in the position of the one that she wants to hang out with.
Do you hear my nails tapping? Because I'm like, yep.
Because she stays at my house, and it's just like I don't want to fight with anybody.
I know. And we attempt to
just
watch so
chill.
many movies, and I think we make it in like 8 minutes to each one, and we're like, no, we gotta find another
Yeah,
one.
and then we're working too, so like
Yep.
it's good. Like today we're gonna go. We're doing this, and then we're gonna go see a comedy show, and
We're going to an event.
Yeah.
Corey O'Brien's
Yeah.
comedy show. Very excited.
yeah,
sweet.
tonight.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
okay, and then I don't have to do my hair. Great. Anyways, so yeah, we're just trying to get things done, and hopefully this next project starts going like
Q1.
yeah, hopefully yeah, I'm in a meeting about
Where
it
did this
next
come
week.
from? Oh, because
which-
yes, we see each other as often as we
Yeah.
humanly can. I plan.
A lot though, because you come and she stays here,
Mhm.
so it feels like we get
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's. I love when it goes really quiet.
so uncomfortable.
Yeah, so as often as possible, and I fully plan on growing old with Suteara. We have a plan of we don't smoke cigarettes ever.
No.
Disgusting, gross habit. No offense to the people that do,
we
but kind
used
of.
to back in the day.
Oh god,
Oh.
we
Remember?
smoked American spirits off of her glorious balcony.
Yeah, but
She
no,
had a
not
grand
anymore.
piano with this orange cat on it that was so
Ginger.
scary. And I was in her
Ginger's
kitchen
so
and I'm like,
sweet.
your cat is glaring at me.
She has another mother now, and mom doesn't want to
Oh.
And this is what will bring the podcast
Yeah.
how many views. What do you mean? No, she's not gonna give me
Yeah,
the
she's
crap
not
back.
But it's not, I can't blame her. It is what it is. Anyways, this is like
It's-
Yeah,
But
we
it's
don't-
fun.
but the plan is for Suteara and I were like, when we get older, we'll go play slots and smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, but minus the cigarettes because I have asthma now, and
Yeah.
I can't smoke.
And also it's just gross and
Yeah,
we know
it's
what
so
it
gross.
does to you and people still do it. And it's just
Yeah.
I guess it's like alcohol.
So yeah, we're we spend as much time as we can together, and I am gonna get up
I felt
to the north.
so judgmental in that moment. What did
You should.
Well, I
It's
have to.
glorious.
It's
We have a beautiful house with a
beautiful.
studio in a studio in-house. Kevin
Yeah.
tattoos in-house in his home studio.
Oh, nice.
Oh, excuse me. So
You can
what's
you can cuss on this podcast, Ruby. It's okay.
3 bedroom, 2 bath on this glorious
She's selling the
property.
house to me. And selling the dream.
And I have so many gold curtains up, so there's beautiful lighting everywhere.
Everywhere.
Norman is there, who's the greatest dog.
He's my godson. I really haven't come to see him.
Yeah, see?
I'm gonna go. I promise.
I think we should get sushi after this.
After this,
You want to have sushi with us on Zoom?
Oh yeah, I'll have King
So
Super
what's the
Sushi.
next question?
What's the next question?
Oh my god, I don't know. I'm just along. I'm along for the ride.
Your boobs will
What was like? Oh, okay. Well, you guys touched on it a little bit, but
I
Titty bump.
I,
oh,
me being a little like dazed on cough medicine did not help this.
No, it's great.
What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of tangential to what you guys were talking
going
about
off
before.
again. Teacher,
Again?
go ahead. We're listening.
Is he walking around? Is he
Have it.
lurking?
I have guys here. I'm getting a new bathroom.
I see Matt.
So Max
Max.
with an X. That's not Max.
Max.
Go ahead. What's your next energy
Yeah,
question?
Okay.
In professional setting.
Let's
I'm trying to turn it off. Jesus.
after the strike and everything else we've gone through in this industry, let's talk about your goals for 2024.
The
No.
goals.
I want to go backwards. We went to the strikes
We
together.
did the
and
strikes
it was
together.
So freaking
It
cool.
was really fun.
Was
Sorry.
it?
Not the strike. Was
No,
cool.
the
It was great
strike,
to,
but it
to
was-
share that moment in time
And we did it outside of Warner Brothers where we worked.
where we did Shameless.
Did you? I mean, let's talk about the idea of exposure. Did you get any bumps after Shameless? Did you get new meetings? Did you get more auditions? What was the post Shameless?
So I got pregnant. Yeah, and
You got the best booking.
wait, what?
Hail.
I did, but I'm ready for another booking. It's time.
Yes.
It's time. Lately, ever since Shameless, I took that break. I took a break, and then I got like 2 movie offers, and I did the movies.
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did the right before the strike. I filmed Girl in the Pool. Freddie Prinze Jr. stars in that, and it's that was a really great experience, and that's gonna be catapulting. Is that a good word?
Yeah,
you like
that's
it?
a good one.
Yeah.
Into other, like things. But I really want to book a television show, to be honest. Like I want to put out there in the universe. Like I really
To answer your question.
really want like a series regular, to be honest. Like
Hell yes.
series regular would make me really happy.
And
Because it's
I'm so
just
sorry.
like I think I'm made for
Did you
this.
just sound like a kitten?
What?
I thought you said because I'm a kitten. I'm like, don't. Okay,
sorry.
so answering your question, that's a part of it for 2024. And the projects that we currently have in the works that are doing very well so far,
Mhm.
the rooms that we're getting into and the people that we're talking to, that's going to take a lot of our year. And
Yeah.
it's exciting because we have a horror movie, a comedy, a drama, we're making sure that we have categories. However, we are also thinking about how can we create, how can we create a show that we can bring all of our friends onto?
Mhm.
So the comedy that we're currently in the works with, we're going to be bringing in Haley Griffith. We're going to be, we want to work with friends.
Yeah.
And it's come to this point where
Yeah.
like we
Create
can do
your
it.
own stuff.
Yes. Oh, Tyler, you're in there. Trust me.
Oh, what? Oh, sorry. I didn't even mean to.
You have a lot of cocaine in the scene, though.
Am I
Dare
doing cocaine?
to
I doing it?
resist drugs.
What do you think?
We should have our own podcast.
I'm thinking.
Why don't you guys do that? Honestly, like that. I was wondering about that before we even recorded today. Like how you guys. I know you're not close to each other anymore, distance wise, but
I have my
He's
3rd
killing
album
it.
coming out this year, and Kevin and I have been working relentlessly and chaotically and beautifully.
Yeah.
It's cool.
so that's actually another question I had for you because I forgive me if I'm wrong about this, but Kevin is also your partner, right?
Yes, he is.
Awesome. So when it comes to the creative journey and sharing that with your partner, how do you navigate that? Are there days where you guys, I'm not going to say fight, but maybe you disagree or maybe the energy's
I have a
off?
video I'll send you. I'll have a video that will answer that question beautifully because it's not ever Kevin. Kevin's like, Ruby.
Kevin's great.
And he takes a deep breath and he's like, Ruby. And I'm like, I just don't know what to I can't get this right. And he's like, you gotta take a deep breath, please. You know, so it's usually me.
Yeah.
One, one, two, three, four. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. May your heart be light. Next year, all our troubles will be miles away. Nope, out of sight.
Good.
Yeah.
We always just have calm partners because we're like so
Yes.
much energy.
It's amazing because to grow creatively with somebody and be learning, because he won't like that I said this, but he's a master of everything, like musically. And
Oh, that's cool.
I'm beginning to excel in music because, for example, he's like, what are you doing right now? And I'm sitting on the couch watching something, and I'm like, he goes, yeah, why don't we go practice piano? And I'm like,
Oh,
because I'm watching a Hulu show. And he's like, well, you could be practicing piano. You want to practice the ukulele? How about that? And I'm
That's
like,
cool.
well, I guess I'll get up now.
he's cute.
Yeah,
That's cute.
he's got beautiful
That is
hair.
like the ultimate motivation without any guilt trip whatsoever. It's just, hey, let's improve together. Let's do something. That's
and
cool.
he
I love
runs
that.
lines with me since I'm up north now, and Suteara won't visit me because she's afraid of the dark and forest. I've got 3 scripts that I'm currently learning dialogue to. It would help if she was there, but it's okay.
Did you bring them today?
I did.
Okay, great. Work on them today.
Well, Suteara, let's shine that light back on you.
Gross, huh? I told you it was coming. I'm glad you guys got to see it.
That's great.
What?
It does feel sort of like a roast along with an interview.
Yeah.
Oh, roast.
No, wait, now
I know. Did you see
Now
my eyes?
we're
I'm like,
roasting
maybe
Sue.
not.
Oh, there's no roast coming from me. This is a professional journalist environment.
Your
Ruby
name-
is the one.
Poke my eye out.
But with Ruby being so far up north, you
Yeah.
know, how do you find more
It's falling
partnerships
apart.
creatively?
Wait,
Sorry.
say that
I'm
again.
sorry.
How is your life falling apart? Jesus. What did you say?
With your sister being, you know, so far up north and you guys don't get to see each other as much, like, do you find partnership creatively with, you know, current or past partners or with other friends? Like, how do you navigate your creative journey being so far away
Oh,
from her?
from her. You know what? FaceTime is really great. We harass each other daily,
Oh
at
my
least
gosh,
weekly.
yeah.
Not as much lately, which is okay.
But that's just because I've been in studio a lot.
yeah.
And
And
I'm
like,
upset that she won't come visit me.
yeah, she's so upset. And you know what? I acknowledge that I have to come up there. I do.
So
So
we should
wait,
do another interview when she comes up.
yeah, like a so
Oh, that'd be fun.
you know what? To be honest with you, I have spent this last 4.5 years finishing my degree in theater, and like that has kind of taken up a lot of my energy. And um, I haven't been like pursuing things as much as I would like to, but now that I kind of close this chapter, um, I'm ready to kind of just dive in again.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I don't know. I think if you check back with me in a couple of months, I think I'll have a lot more to report. I'm just kind of taking it in that, you know, I finished this big thing that I was working on for so long.
Yeah,
And I
that's
think
huge too.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it's just bettering me as an actor, I feel like, especially as a producer too.
Bettering?
Bettering, is that not a word?
Bettering.
Better. It's a
Brought
word
to you
now.
by Bettering.
Bettering. Actually, that's a really good word. Bettering?
Is bettering a
You
word?
should bettering yourself.
Bettering yourself.
I'm better.
You know, Tyler-
I'm bettering myself.
I would like to say that
Google.
I think it's she's gonna Google.
That's
She's
just
Are
going
you
to-
going Bettering?
bettering.
I think that would, well, I think it's amazing that also it's been proven again and again that you don't need to be on a huge production. You don't need to be on some massive set to shoot something profound and beautiful. We just need a light and we need a phone. So I think that while Suteara and I are together this trip, we'll set that up, write a little scene and
Yeah,
shoot
maybe.
something. Because I mean, how cool is it that people can just be creative in their own house? It's not like, well, you can't do that because you need $1 million. It's like,
No.
this message is brought to you by Apple. With Apple, anything is possible.
Yes, there it is. So bettering is a word.
Oh.
Just wanted to let everyone know.
Okay, what's the definition?
improve on or surpass,
It just doesn't sound like a
bettering
word.
his previous time by 10 minutes. It's 100% a word. Just want to let
Maybe
y'all
on
know.
Urban Dictionary. No,
For
it's Google.
dictionary. You talk about reading that.
No.
To improve a situation, bettering. I knew it. And all you effers that doubted me, go F yourselves.
Happens.
The coffee kicked in.
Yeah.
The coffee kicked in. She's shaking. That was a great point though, is you don't need
In a horror movie.
so much money to make a project. Actually, a goal I have this year is to finally shoot the second season of a web series I did 4 years ago. Just doing it on an iPhone, because we now have, you build relationships with people, you write parts for other people, and then all you have left is the medium that you recorded in, right? So it's super easy to put a iPhone in a stabilizer with a couple key lights, and then you're good. Or even natural light, it's perfect.
Do you think that people are using mics when they're at their house using their iPhones and stuff?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. either.
For like
You know, like-
shooting their own projects.
When you put a little mic on you.
I
Obvious.
think some people might. I tried, but my little boom mic would shake whenever you move it, so you'd hear the plastic just kind of
Yeah.
Oh,
just
yeah.
really annoying. But no, I love watching films that are made on an iPhone. I mean, Steven Soderbergh did that. He shot, was
Yeah.
it Unsane or something on an iPhone?
We'll check that out. That's what we hang up
Make
on
sure
it.
that you do.
Mm.
What else was I going to say? I'm like,
Hungry, Tyler. I'm hungry.
you're hungry. You guys looked like you lost energy in the last 30 seconds. It's like, yeah, iPhones. Sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi. Oh,
Oh, and sushi.
Yes, you need to go get sushi.
is it 11? It's 11.
It's 11:30.
Okay, well,
You have
before we end
Red
this,
bar.
well, let's just I want to ask each of you, and whoever wants to respond first, go for it. But we do this for every episode, and I think it's important now more than ever. Do you have a piece of advice you've held on to from, especially this last year, or the experiences you've had that will keep you pursuing your creative journey that maybe might help somebody else? Do you have anything that comes to mind as far as I don't know, a passage or maybe an experience you had?
The first thing that comes to my mind is never take anything personally.
That's a good one.
And I think, and I say this in the most polite way, I think I actually said this to you before, Tyler, is definitely listen more than talk.
Yeah.
I right? Like,
Yeah, that's good. I think
about you?
for me, I want to the first thing that comes to my mind is
always do your best.
that's like good.
Okay.
You should always do your best, right? You should
In
try.
all things.
Yeah, in everything. But
I'm
I
sorry.
think
Interrupt.
perseverance comes to mind, and like also not judging yourself for where you are in that moment, like not giving up, and just like really being kind to yourself, and
Yes.
just if you're not where you want to be in this moment, it doesn't mean that can't change tomorrow or in a month.
Also mental health matters.
Oh yeah,
That's so important to be in tune with yourself, and it's okay to take a deep breath and go like, I need 1 minute.
Yeah.
I just need 1 minute, please. Like, because I don't know. It's like, I get it that we're on a schedule, and I respect that. I'm not saying let me go to my trailer and take 15 minutes to, it's just so important to check in with yourself,
Mhm.
because we are the most, like, your person is the most important.
And for me, oh my gosh, the last, how many months is this? Like 7, 8 months of like consistently going to the gym and working out.
Yeah.
It's so good for your mental health, and it's a producing partner. Oh, it's our producing partner. She wants to get on the call after. So anyways, yeah, just like mental health, like spiritual health, like spiritual growth. For me this year, I'm focusing on mental health, physical health, and making money,
And spiritual, because that's the triangle
and
that you talked about.
creativity.
Triangle. Physical, spiritual, mental.
That's it didn't even mean to like, yes, there it is.
I'm gonna get a tattoo of a triangle right in the middle of my chest.
Right there.
Ooh, let's get matching.
Not in my boobies, but okay.
I know they'll disappear.
Yeah, they'll be like, bye.
So yeah, that's our
Scene.
talking vote.
And, yeah. And scene.
Sorry. That really threw me off because my thought was, oh, they look like Power Rangers right now. And then
From your lips to God's ears.
We're Power Rangers.
Why did I say ears?
I don't know.
ears. From your lips to God's ears.
I would.
Sorry.
Are
Sorry.
you gonna nominate me? What are you
I
doing?
zoned out. I zoned off for a second. I went right into just cartoon
It's
voice.
but
We're
taking you
zoning
down.
out. Yeah, we're taking.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
do an awkward goodbye and then I'll stop the recordings.
What did you
Just blast.
Okay, 5, 6, 7.